study today's black culture is trash. Ain't nothing positive about black culture. We're not highlighting spelling bee winners. We don't talk about the newest black business that's doing good. When you go on social media, you look at some of the most trending videos and trending topics. It ain't black empowerment. It ain't uplifting black people. When you look at our movies, we ain't got no black heroes. Black culture has black propaganda. Hitler used propaganda to get the Germans to turn on the Jews. We use propaganda for our culture. We propagate pimps, gangsters, killers, womanizers, robbers, deceit, being unfaithful. We got some propaganda, homie, that's brainwashing.
All right, Shalom. I'm going to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, YAHAWAHSHI'S, Ba'ashem, B'Rakadash, double honors to apostles of GMS, and sincere Shalom to the brothers out here pushing this truth and sincerity. And I'm going into this because now people want to start talking about black culture is toxic when we was the ones that's already been talking about it. Whereas this truth is always awakening us out of this madness that's been going on. And this is why people, especially our people, can't ever get together because they still stuck in the same mindset. Even though this is also helping other people understand this now, this still doesn't change the problem that's actually going on. Like I usually like to go into Isaiah 42 or 22 when it says, "But this is a people robbed and spoiled, and they are all of them snared in holes," right? And you see it. This is what it is. This is the spoiled mentality of these people because black culture is basically social media. That's all it is. Even before social media was a big thing, it was still social media because guess what? It was showing in your movies, your shows. Now you got BET, you got YouTube and all this other stuff showing quote unquote black culture. And black culture was never a good thing anyways. Because the black community never came together on something. The black community is basically a hypocritical thing. Like there was a time in this society where we did have our own businesses and all this other stuff, especially when Esau had to come to us for it. But now that he's got the actual full power over us, he's making sure that's never being a thing again. So then you got your Christianity that was the main thing to keep our people enslaved. Then he started easing up, giving us good things by his standards, by making us so-called more free. You can work for us now and actually get paid for it. To now y'all have rights and y'all can vote. To y'all could do basically anything you want, so long as it's lawful. To basically, women have rights over men now. To basically, you could transgend or transform into whatever the hell you want to be. So it's a list of things Esau has done over the years in a slow process to make us go worse and worse, to the point all these words that these people are saying are just words. They have no actual meaning behind them, right? So I'm gonna get this first scripture real quick. This is Proverbs 11 and 21. It says, "Though hand joined in hand, the wicked shall not be unpunished." See, and that's what happens. Our people join hand in hand with Esau, even to this day, thanking him for all the things and trying to make America great again. You hear our people say it. So, what is that to make great? This is why y'all still having these problems that y'all doing now. Y'all done tried through the gangs, didn't work. Now y'all done tried through politics, still not working. Freedom fighters, well, they was just all talk anyways, so didn't matter anyways. They was still shooting each other. See, the black community got nothing but lies, drugs, guns, you name it. Poor, as they say, poor education, when America's education is poor in general compared to other countries. So there's an ongoing attack primarily on the men, but of course our women too, but primarily on the men to keep us effeminate at this point, to keep us soft, keep us in the dark, to the point we don't know anything, or we can't do anything. I see people on the comment board saying that we need to come together and this and that. Y'all been trying to come together, and it never works out. Y'all end up shooting each other. which goes to show you that it was never ordained for our people to come together for under the rule of under wickedness, because that's basically all this is. Our people basically want to come together under wickedness, but the problem is, in a land of dystopia, you can expect dystopian things. See, this place was never a utopia for our people, even to this day. It's a utopia to Esau because, yeah, he ran it. He's running it. He's over us. But now even the Edomites, the just the average citizens are saying that, yeah, we don't even see this place lasting. So when our oppressors say that this place is going to fall, you know it's a dystopia. So these people having all these so-called righteous mindsets in their eyes is just all smoke and mirrors. It's all lies. This is why this place needs to be destroyed, because so long as this place exists, there would be no such thing as us getting together. Why? Because the Lord doesn't ordain it. All of these go through prophecy. Things are going to get worse and worse as time goes on, and we're seeing it every year. Hell, even every month nowadays. Right? So let's go into that word black. Right? That definition, black. Let's see. Having very dark color of the night sky or eye's pupil. Right? It says, let me keep going down actually. It says characterized by the absence of light, which means void of light. And here it says dirty and soiled. So we're giving Esau giving us these names, and we're captivated on it and calling it and making it worse and worse as we progressively going on, to normalize us basically calling ourselves dirty and soiled. To basically say that we're just void of light, because I haven't seen any of our people actually black. I've seen dark skin, I've seen brown skin. Hell, we even have light skin, but they will still be qualified as black. How you black but you have light skin? Doesn't make sense. So that goes to show you that these labels that's put upon us is completely inaccurate anyways. But our people are technically black unto Esau, because Esau is actually black in the spirit. He's void of light. He is the true darkness. He is the true darkness. This is why he's everything he touches it just destroys it. He destroys everything. Look at what he does across the country. Look at what he's doing with just the people here. That should tell you something. So see, when you look at these definitions, you gotta apply it to where it goes. It says right here, very sad, gloomy, calamitous, distorted or darkened by anger. And some of these you can apply to our people because they're all miserable. But Esau is the true darkened by anger, because he wants to destroy everything. Right? It says characterized by hostility or anger. So you see where this applies. This is why this is why I read the scripture, Proverbs 11:21, because it says, though hand join in hand, the wicked shall not be unpunished. Though hand joined in hand. So when you join hand with your oppressor, you want to do the things like your oppressor. So you see where all this goes on, where we get how we act. That social media is a mind controller. And in this clip, it even mentioned social media. Black culture isn't even really black culture. This is more so slave culture, because that's what this is being adopted to. Because first of all, we didn't have black culture. We had Hebrew culture, Israelite culture. that black culture was put upon us during slavery. So you know that doesn't sound right. So this is 2 Peter 2:19. It says, while they promise them liberty, they themselves are servants of corruption. I'm gonna stop there because you got a lot of our people that really hypes this thing up, including your so-called black leaders, even Israelites, the false Israelite leaders, because they press hard about the black. So black culture is that much of a big thing, so-called, even in the false Israelite leaders. They're another church. They're another black culture, another deaf culture. Shit, I'm not even sure why I did that. Screw it. There we go. But yeah, this is all you see
black
with our
culture has
people
black.
anyways. This is all you see with people anyways. That's why we call them false teachers, because they ain't teaching according to how the scripture says. They're teaching according to how Esau tells them to do it. You listen to them, they sound like another church. You sound like just the average people out here is talking about black culture. Black Israelites, same thing. They are corrupt. They are servants of corruption. And this is why they lead our people further and further into a ditch. This is how you're going to be able to tell the real ones from the fake ones. The real Hebrew Israelites are the ones that's talking about we're not limited to a color, because we've been spread across the whole world. But these guys talking about only black, devoid of light. But that's why Esau needs to fall for all the damages he done. So this is Psalms 44:5. It says, through thee will we push down our enemies. Through thy name we will tread them under that rise up against us. So through the Lord's name is the only way we can take down this devil. Because black culture has aspired to be gangbangers, thugs, pimps, and all this other stuff. Freedom fighters that says we need to take down the court system, and so on and so forth. All of it's failed. Esau set up so many scenarios for these people to fail and get nowhere. You don't even hear of these freedom fighters no more. Where they at? All the gang leaders. No one's talking about trying to take over America. They've all been set up. But I'm read it again. It says, through thee we will push down our enemies. Through thy name we will tread them under that rise up against us. So it's under the Lord's name that we take down these devils. That we take down black culture. That we take down the indoctrination of this plantation. So little one, this was a little edifying. With that, shalom.